Glad to have you join us on this edition of the show. Our Tech Tips takes you through the process of removing your number from the Truecaller database. A mobile app of the week is designed to improve government communication. Also, watch out for our online security and giveaway segment. This is Tech Trends, and I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.
The Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain, gathered leading companies of the mobile phone industry to showcase their cutting-edge devices and technologies. The event was attended by some 2,200 exhibitors, attracting 101,000 industry professionals, over 160 government delegations, and nearly 4,000 representatives. Leading companies showcased at MWC the first signs of the 5G era, a technology that China has played an important role in developing. According to forecasts by trade association and event organizer GSMA, commercial 5G networks will begin to be widely deployed at the beginning of the next decade.
There's been a huge push at this show to try and accelerate the 5G standards, and it seems that because there's been quite a lot of international agreement, we could see the first 5G test networks going live this year. Then we're going to see this enormous race, almost a bit of a kind of global arms race to get 5G out there first. The Chinese want to be first, the Japanese want to be first, the Koreans want to be first, people in Europe want to be first, and in North America a massive push from Verizon and other companies. Starting with 5G in the home, it won't be something you walk around with. It's going to be a bit of a while before you see 5G on a smartphone, but by 2019, 2020 there will definitely be devices out there.
The organizers say it will be faster, allowing the support of a whole system of industries that will provide a new set of needs that 4G has not been able to support so far, such as robotic surgery or massive Internet of Things, among others. 5G connections are expected to reach 1.1 billion by 2025, accounting for approximately 1 in 8 mobile connections worldwide. Chinese firms led presentations on new devices and also launched new technologies. It was recognized through the Global Mobile Awards as Chinese company Huawei received 3 prizes. Among the so-called Oscars of the mobile phone industry, Huawei gained the award of the Best Mobile Infrastructure, Best Technology Enabler, and Outstanding Contribution for LTE Evolution to 5G, in the category of Best Mobile Technology. Huawei was also part of the Innovation City this year, in which it showed some of the latest innovations on 5G drones apart from launching new devices including smartphones and a smartwatch. Visitors could also learn about the Innovation City, the latest technology to protect the ocean environment, on security and automotive connectivity. The other Chinese companies hitting headlines this year include the ZTE, which presented the world's first smartphone with a download speed of up to 1 gigabyte per second, while OPPO and Meizu presented new technology on photography and record-breaking 20-minute full charging time for a 3,000 milliamp cell, respectively.
Is we show how connectivity is changing the face of business and consumer goods today. What we're showing is how the connectivity has evolved from smartphones and tablets now to connectivity into cars, industrials, consumer goods, wearables. All sorts of things are now being connected, and you get a chance to experience them here at the show.
Visitors not only highlighted the high technology presented by Chinese companies, but also hailed the affordability of the devices, saying that they contribute to bridge the digital divide and provide a wider access to technology for people with fewer resources. Meanwhile, experts called for cooperation among agents within the mobile ecosystem to boost harmonization and face the challenges of the 5G era. The GSMA, the company representing the interest of over 800 mobile operators and over 250 firms in the mobile ecosystem, had estimated the event would have an economic impact of $489 million and create 13,200 temporary jobs in the city. While many business owners in the catering sector are struggling with labor shortages after the Spring Festival, a restaurant owner in Shanghai has decided to fill his restaurant with robot waiters. The popular restaurant in the city's downtown area employs two types of robots. Some navigate their way around on tracks, and the others move freely around the restaurant. In addition to taking orders and serving food, the automated waiters also prove a popular attraction at the restaurant, with diners eager to try the service. The owner of the restaurant says the robots were a good deal for the business. They proved a good investment as each one only requires 200 yuans worth of electricity charge per year. LG Electronics have launched the new G6 phone in Barcelona, introducing a water-resistant feature for the first time in a G series, whilst keeping the needs of the average customer in mind. The Korean company expects the thin bezel phone to be one of the main attractions. The phone rocks a 5.7-inch QHD Plus screen with an 18.9 aspect ratio, minimizing the bezels and giving more real estate to users.
I think the evolution of smartphones over the last how many years? Almost a decade now. It moves very fast. And in the beginning, everybody was trying to get the fastest and the thinnest and the biggest, or there was a race to see who could do the best phone first. And that's changing now. Now people know what they want. People know what it is in a phone that they want to use. And so, we're talking to them, we're asking them. They're not interested in the same things as, let's say, an early adopter or somebody who's a techie. And that's who we're trying to target with the G6.
LG says they got the feedback from average users and they tailored the G6 to their needs. The phone sports last year's Snapdragon 821 processor, 4 GB of RAM, and a dual 13-megapixel camera, including a wide angle. China's mobile companies are moving fast and growing globally. With Huawei and OnePlus fighting to get the best performance for the price in recent years, LG claims their products still stand out among the competition.
You don't want to spend too much time looking only at the competition. You got to look forward at your customers as well. You do the best that you can. I mean, the Chinese manufacturers are strong. They're very good, and we don't want to ignore their presence. At the same time, we have our own DNA. We have our own strategy to follow. And we hope consumers will recognize the difference between LG phones and some of our competitors coming from China. And if they don't, maybe we'll have to try harder.
LG's new flagship features Google Assistant and Android 7.0 Nougat.